Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats? Happy New Year. Happy Hump Day. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. It's Dynamite Night, the first night of the new TV rights deal, which of course means the first time simulcast on Max. So hopefully they do something special for it. I'm not expecting anything special, but we'll see. How y'all doing? Hope you're all having a great start to your new year so far. Much love to you guys. How many belts think we got tonight? I'm going to call 8. I think we'll see 8 tonight. New year, new yeet, pal. What's up, game? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. At least they gave it a new opening. Okay. All right, so far they're doing something different with it. You thinking 10? I can see 10. There's one.
Julia Hart makes her return to the ring for the first time in months to take on Jamie Hayter in Brockman. Plus the former AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Brock will take on Joe Benjamin, Bob Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate. But coming up next, Orange Cassidy and one spilling of our main event from this past Saturday at World's End. And let's take you back to hear from the champion.
Okay, this is just like a big house show. I guess it's just a stacked house show. Well, at least as stacked as AEW can get it. Hey, what's up, Radio? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, Yeti OG. Nice. Very nice. I got some fortune cookie. Let's see. We got Acclaimed versus Hurt Syndicate. We got the trios of Rated FTR against the Death Riders. Orange Cassidy, Adam Page. And it looks like we got our first Don Stevens sighting for the night.
And it's because deep down inside you know I'm just a step. No, I'm thicker than you. It's gonna be fun. Right?
There we go. We're back, pal. Oh, yeah, already breaking that New Year's resolution, pal. Oh, delicious, pal.
You're exactly right. The term explosive matchup between two stars in AEW.
Happy New Year's to you too, pal. Oh, good to see you, revamped. Happy New Year's to you too, pal. Whoop whoop. Dude, awful, 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 awful. What were they? What was Tony thinking?
Throughout the years when he was AEW World Champion, exactly what he will do. Attempted to in the first 30 seconds of this match.
I guess so, pal. I mean, they're even bringing back the Elton John song for Collision.
Almost got the win that time, got a 2 count and forearm shot and another one. And you could see that Hangman wants Orange Cassidy to lay it in. Oh, Hangman laid that one in though. Right hand, right cross to the jaw and back to the corner. He goes once again. I tell you, we've talked about match. We talked about how Orange Cassidy, Hangman had a page to AEW Originals. Right now, not only on match, but also all the pay-per-views, all the gesturing to the crowd. Orange Cassidy very nearly made him pay a price for that one. That's great news. What a time it was. Break free. It was pre-pandemic, if you'll recall, and things were a lot different in the world at that time. And AEW was just starting. You can see it all on Max. Tremendous. Hey, the advantage backing Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, and you guys had more people in the audience too back then. Remember that?
Cassidy, for as powerful and prolific of a striker as he is, especially that orange punch, he's not going to win. You know, when Excalibur, he knows that, so he's going to try to use his quickness, maybe to put a punch in, like right there, he ducked through. Back there as Cassidy elevated up and over the top, and that one blow, that lariat, just literally floored Orange Cassidy. I've been barking out some instructions telling the ringside security, maybe some of our camera crew, to move out of the way. Pro wrestling arena, and I've been in here many, many times. throughout the years, even house shows here. You know what? After what these fans have done, we also have some of the first responders, right, that helped during the hurricane in the house tonight. Great to honor them and their contributions. But right now, Hackman Cage, after breaking the count, but wait a second, could be Victor Powerbomb. He's right in front of him now. Struggling to his feet. That's now in pursuit. Struggling to his feet. Struggling to his feet.
And first match of the night, we're already going to the outside. Well, to be fair, it's kind of been built up as like a pay-per-view quality card. At least what they're trying to convince you that this is.
There he goes again. Was it a few nights ago at World's End? So you would.
All about the sickos, pal. Whoop, whoop. Forever, for always, then, now, together.
Very dangerous. Could have been a potential powerbomb on the apron, but instead.
Don Stevens back again, pal. All right, this one's in the clear. Boom. Oh yeah, and then Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart. That's the other one. I forgot about that. Hey, what's up, Todd? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Happy New Year to you too, pal. Whoop whoop. Oh, we got a Jeff Jarrett promo coming up. Okay, cool. Yeah, wish Becky Lynch. Like, holy shit. Like, you remember when WCW created Asia as a knockoff of China? Possibly. I mean, the dude. Dude's been damn. But it's probably gonna end up being an angle though. Yo, what's up, Gross? Happy New Year to you too, pal. Whoop whoop.
Surprised that he circled back to get him. We're back live from Asheville, North Carolina. AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen, and right now,
Pepper Farm always remembers.
blows from simple. Take it self on brains. In a way that no Orange Cassidy can pull off. That's classic Orange Cassidy right there. But I don't think Cassidy realizes it. That Hangman Page dropped to the floor now in pursuit. They can't escape him here, Excalibur. The jaw of Orange. Yeah, the blows he's taken so. Zillions of Orange Cassidy saw a glimmer of it right there as he did that tope, but Hangman was well to the task. Yeah, Hangman absorbed it, and now Cassidy once again waved goodbye. And you've seen the temper of Hangman Adam Page boil over and over recent months. This is I'm sure not sitting well. And you know what? I think Orange Cassidy knows that. Swinging on this, Cassidy. Now Orange up to his feet, swinging this again. Cassidy momentum carried him to the outside. Say what you want to about hands. It just seems to motivate. Orange Cassidy second leg, second win. Return buckles for remember, it's just
Like this is a house show match. Total house show match. This is for the crowd that's here live watching it, not the TV audience.
unbelievable what Cassidy can do from up top. Cassidy building up speed now.
Yes, sir. Tonight is the very first Max simulcast.
But each and every time he comes up with a little bit of spin, a little bit something different for the connect. Yeah, the timing, the creativity of Orange Cassidy is very nearly unparalleled. That's Hangman. Oh, you saw the change to the look in his eyes, Tony. Absolutely. There's that top side, that fire that burns within Hangman Page. They intercepted. Hangman.
New era, same mid show. Yes, sir. Live on Max. Live on Max.
It's one of these big shots. That beach break, and he did it with threw off.
Oh, cool. So what all do they have up there? Or how's it set up? Yeah, at least the right guy went over. That is true. You know, that's not a bad idea by Netflix to put that like archive content up there early. So we kind of get people like, you know, their subscribers like, hey, this is. Ooh, actually, that could backfire. So if they watch that, because if their subscribers watch that who have never seen Raw before, watch that, and they go into Raw expecting that, they're going to be way disappointed. Oh, oof, yeah, then yeah. Hopefully that if that content entices anybody to check out the Raw debut on Netflix, oof, that could be bad. They can go in expecting that quality, and that ain't what they're getting. Happy New Year to you too, Lab Rat. Whoop whoop, yeah, pal.
Throws himself on top of the referee, not just costing me any moment, he cost me the moment, he cost me my moment, and that makes me feel. So Will, I promise you, I will show you over and over again exactly how I feel, but don't worry, because I still have a power to Moxley at Maximum Carnage. And next week in the Casino Gauntlet, I will walk along that path.
That is true, man. Like,
First tonight, I face two former.
yeah, you got to balance that content out.
It's nothing personal, fellas. Roderick's on my way to the goal. It doesn't matter what's in my sorrow. It doesn't matter whose house it is. You will breathe with the switchblade. That is coming up. You are looking live at the best wrestler alive tonight.
Yes, I did see that.
Defeating Chris Jericho on Rampage. Before we go out there, did you or did you not hit me on purpose with that belt? Why are you doing this? We have an interview right now. Question that. Wait, is this long? No, okay, it was an accident. Get your head in the cage. You got a huge match tonight. Cut all the funny stuff, please. It's the hurt city. No scissoring. I'm not even gonna rap. I'm not gonna get in trouble today. Focus. Are you focused? Come on, because tonight it's just you and me. Anthony Bowens and the best wrestler alive doing what we do.
Hopefully they do, man. Hopefully they really do.
Cannot afford to be divided. We've seen the relationship deteriorate over recent weeks. That's a large part of the biggest part to Manchester by MVP.
The only thing I could think of is I could see his character like respecting all three of those guys in the Hurt Syndicate. So it's like, okay, I want to be on my game and focus for them. Oh, 2025 will be an interesting year, pal. It will be fun to watch the business as a whole and see what happens. Ooh, now that you meant, yeah, I agree with, actually, Nick, when you say that, I agree with you, Gruss. And now I'm starting to think of oh yeah, I remember that. Dude, I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, why don't you, dude, why don't you play off that? Like that you could have built an angle off that.
Gentlemen, the pleasure is all yours as usual. Bobby Lashley going to work on Max Caster.
Yeah, I agree. Bobby should not be getting in. Like Bobby getting in the ring should be an attraction. But man, now that I think about it, like having Max Caster be kind of like disrespectful and getting up in the Hurt Business's faces, and like every time he got his ass beat, he got right back up and got in their faces and just kept doing his thing to the point where he ends up earning the Hurt Syndicate's respect. Yeah, I do remember that. He even got in Undertaker's face. He got in Lesnar's face.
Well, you know, I was going to bring that up. He says he's the best wrestler alive. He talks about it all the time. It's disrespectful to two of the greatest wrestlers in the history of our sport. Back to full gear.
That makes sense. Although to be fair, like, dude, if I'm in that locker room, I'm looking at these three as the leaders, in my opinion. Like, if I'm in that locker room, the three opinions I'm holding above everybody else's: Lashley, Benjamin, MVP.
Running now for his life. Look at him. I don't think he can. MVP. I don't think he can. Okay, now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because a diss on the F5. Oh yeah, I remember that. Didn't Cena do like a rap from a graveyard where he was dissing the Undertaker? Okay, okay.
I'm sure there's more to go. Sit tight, sit tight. Here we go. Yes. NCAA All-American Shelton Benjamin. How about one more for the house? Shelton, one more. Give one more. Take it for a ride. That's what he's going to do.
Oh, you know, that actually makes sense. Like a lot of that Cena content coming out because, like, no, this is a retirement year. So like, okay, hey, remember when Cena did this? Hey, remember when Cena did that? I have not been able to find enough stuff from it yet. I mean, I just got to keep looking, but I want to though. Yeah, I know. Like watching his entire evolution and career and just the way he evolved, dude, it really is something.
Without a doubt, the most powerful tag team in AEW right now. They hurt people, and they did tonight.
Yep, good old B squared Bull Buchanan. I think we're still at one belt. Damn.
I gotta apologize to those people that have been screaming my name arena after arena, city after city. I've been a little bit distracted the last few weeks. I tell you what, it's on tonight.
Yeah, I was watching the TV during that time, but I guarantee you, if I had attended a live show, I probably would have seen him for during one of those dark matches. All right, we got Todd with 7. And we got Gam with 10. Hey, what's up, Nelson? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, first time out of the new year, and the first one, a simulcast on Max, pal. Yeah, so far we're at 1 tonight. Let me go to do a quick double check just to make sure that I didn't screw that up. Labrat going 6.5, pal. Yeah, I remember that one too. So yeah, we are still just at 1 belt. And to be fair though, this is TKO we're talking about. This is Ari Emanuel Endeavor. It would not be difficult to fly Hendry fly out from a chopper and then fly him back. They need to show. Yeah, they need to show. Oof. Do they have the rights to that footage though? Because it's technically OVW. That's a good question. Oh, dude, yeah, she was like ready to rumble, scream. Yeah, that was very cool of them to do. Very cool of them to do. But like, Gruss says, wish they could book the angle better. Oof. That's kind of a tough call. Don't know. I can't really answer that one.
She's looked sensational since returning to the ring after her long hiatus because of an injury.
No, I don't see Hendry showing up at the Netflix premiere at all. That's a far long shot. Julia. And funny enough, too, that was the last name of Adam Sandler's character, Robbie Hart. It's true they could. I can see that happening. It's very possible, depending on what my work schedule ends up looking like, we might be watching that one live. It's Sunday the 19th.
She's most certainly shaking it off. But does Julia Hart have the poise, have the experience to come into this match at 100%? I think it was very, very revealing that the hater had absolutely turned her back to Julia Hart. Julia with a little smile on her face where that happened. And the wry smile, the tuck underneath of the collar and elbow tie of Julia Hart. Certainly the layoff dampened her confidence as hater now. Collar and elbow tie up as Julia slips underneath. A bit of a shove, and now.
Oh, was it really? Okay.
We've been looking for a long time. Excalibur for many, many reasons. That's what Jamie Hayter's been looking for a long time. I can tell you that. Absolutely, it is. Now, a handful of hair. Julia bringing Hayter down, but Hayter kicking back up to her feet a third time.
Yep, or Ron Killings. Like if it's part of their gimmick, okay, cool. But yeah, anybody else, nah. Okay, I did not know that. I'm gonna go look that up real quick. See what the NXT looked like last night.
Against the powerhouse that is Jamie Hayter, and it was wrestling with a lot of confidence, and he's been back a lot longer than you have. Now Hayter looking to close the distance in the corner. Slash in the corner. Julia Hart is rocked. Second one. Julia never see Julia, nice anticipation there. Shot to the back. Sends Jamie crashes to the ring apron, and now Julia sister on him out to the floor.
Okay, I saw it. He actually won the moment of the year.
Crossbody attempt. Again using her
power. Okay, cool.
What would have been a disastrous crash.
Yep, yeah, she looks like Wish Becky Lynch. Give me that shucky ducky quack quack, pal. Don Stevens strikes once again, pal. You got to run through the gamut here.
hit hard with that cover, too. Talk about compressing the spine. Julia Hart pitches DDT.
Yeah, pal. We back.
Jamie Hayter still with a lot of reserve. Again, we're looking at a former world champion who was a great world champion before the injury. Like we all get agree on.
I'll grab a couple sodas. Be right back, pal.
To just take an easy victory over one of the most formidable presences in our locker room. Absolutely. It shows that if you have people in your corner that believe in you, the sky's the limit. I mean, it could be called gang warfare if you want to call it that or not, but it works. It worked for John Moxley, and it worked, of course, for Tony Storm back then. Jay Hayter, such power on those strikes from the knees. Use that now. Block pinched in.
Whoop, whoop, we back.
Once again, targeting the neck of Jamie Hayter. If there is any ring rust on Julia Hart, we're definitely not seeing it, Tony. No, she's looked great. She looks great. Look at this. Added leverage. Putting some more pressure on her own legs and thus pressure on the neck. Yeah, Jamie Hayter, though, you see kicking those feet, trying to slide on her hip towards the bottom rope.
Oh, does she come out during this? Please, God, no.
AEW Dynamite, Fight for the Fallen live from Asheville, North Carolina, the Harris Cherokee Center, the home of so great pro wrestling memories, and our first time here tonight, and we are seeing Julia Hart. Jamie Hayter, back elbow, fists, boot, straight kick. And look at this. Calvin O'Reilly, back fists from very frustrated Jamie Hayter. That's now Hayter looking for the lariat. Julia ducks on her knee. Momentary pause may have cost the win for Jamie Hayter. Let's not forget Julia Hart's time off was because of a bad shoulder, like you talked about, shoulder surgery. Back kicking the upper body. Yeah, this is our first look at Julia Hart.
1 hour in, almost 1 hour in, we're still only at one belt. I don't think any of us are hitting it. Is it really? I did not know that.
Down the corner. Now Julia up to the top. She favors the moonsault press from the top rope. She dished out enough damage to Jamie. Julia was too close that time. Julia ducked underneath now. Backheel trip.
Oh, okay.
Able to break free. We've seen Julia Hart concentrate on that neck. It's a mixing technique from Julia Hart.
Yeah, you'd think they would have had one to go. That would go that longer than that by now, or at some point in the last 5 years.
Allowing her to get to a vertical position, and Julia, though, now free one arm, but oh my, she's just hanging on that left arm. Oh, wow, Jamie Hayter down. Boys go off to the bottom. Terry. Julia.
Right, like with all the time and build they put into that one.
demonstration from Jamie Hayter. Now, when Hayter comes in with that lift, she is.
Because AEW, pal. Because AEW.
She's got so many weapons. Of course, the lariat we talked about, the backbreaker we saw. And now, wow, to soften up the midsection of Julia Hart as Hayter.
I'd say a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
When I joined the United Empire, you were the king. We were this genuine friendship, treasure. If I want to stand atop this company and take it to heights it's never seen, I can be nothing like you. What you feel me, or you just no straight come. You men that were close friends at one time, that has all been dissolved.
Whew. That's a tough one. If I had to guess, Triple H. Welcome to Netflix. Yeah, this is a total lame duck show. I can see The Rock appearing on that Raw, just I don't see him opening it. I think they might want to save him as a surprise for later. Triple H followed by Cena. That I can see that. Triple H at the start, Rock at the end. That's what I think. I'm with you on that one. Fight for the fallen, pal. Do buddy do. Man, yeah, AEW is blowing this. I would have to assume so. Oh, yeah, I can see that happening for sure. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. Yeah, they go straight commercial. It's always weird as fuck. We back.
And Masahiro Chono is fit, major tournament victory. I can't present you with your championship title. I'm no longer EVP. But Sensei Okada is the Continental Championship. The rivalry between Omega and Okada. Still the best belt machine, still the cleaner, and it's not over. How good did it feel to have Kenny Omega?
All right, so at least they did something to hype for next week. All right, Kenny Omega comes back. Cool.
I came to AEW in 2024, the year of the Rainmaker. I won the Continental Classic, proving I'm the best tournament wrestler alive. We all pray, little brother. How many times do I have to beat you? So stay out of my business.
They're definitely up there. Who else? You could say Mox. You could say Paige. Who else? Wardlow for sure. Two belts.
And it was Mercedes that left Orlando and still defeated as champion. And now she turns her attention to Japan.
Three belts.
A celebration could be in order for the CEO here tonight. That's right. This Sunday, Mina Shirakawa.
Yep, Adam Cole. Throw him in there too.
Say hello to your CEO. Greatest TBS champions you ever had. And wow, what a 2024. It was so amazing that I had AEW put together a very special package for all of you. So happy New Year to only me. Money Mike, play the package. Money changes everything. money changes everything.
2 titles, but money.
Look at what a real star looks like.
She's very confident and is taking her a long way. Nobody gets the best of my side, but
I have a lot of plans in the works, Willie.
It's not about money. I'm a big whole damn company.
incredible match.
Yeah, dude. Whatever he's got, like if it gets you that fucked up, I want it. Yeah, Dave on some. He on that shit, pal.
Thought 2024 was money. Just wait till you see what I do this year.
F. Dave Meltzer. Yeah, pal. Whoop whoop.
This Tokyo Dome. January 5th for Wrestle Dynasty. I will pit my New Japan Strongman's Championship on the line against Mina Sharakawa. And now, Mina, you have something that I want. More gold. So I'm coming for that Red Pro Championship. And Mina, January 5th, just remember, money changes everything.
Lame, pal. Never have, never will, pal. Dude, they fucked Camille up in record time. Like almost as soon as she walked in the door, they just fucked her up so bad. Or as soon as they attached her to Monet, I should say.
Scan the QR code to make any donation to these organizations on the front line of disaster relief efforts.
Dude, that would have worked. Or like he puts her, or he has her deal with the women.
Well-deserved night off, but I understand earlier today you had a chance to meet with some representatives from the World Central Kitchen. We're in Fake Nashville. World Central Kitchen was here on the Sunday following what happened with Hurricane Helene, and they have over 100 other first responders here. It was great to meet with their man Mike and
Hey, good on them for putting over the charity stuff.
QR code to still give. There are so many people here in Nashville that still need your help. As the feedback with Tony Schiavone presenting the check to the World Central Kitchen, helping with recovery efforts in Nashville. And not just in Nashville, but around the world as well. But great moment, but right now, attached to the back where Alex goes. Alex Marvez is standing by. Roderick Strong. Big match tonight. Three-way match. Swerve Strickland and Jay White. First of all, this.
Oh, is it really that bad? Damn.
Is now complete. Trust me when I tell you that 2025 will be our year. Yeah, got all the bases covered. Trios, tag team, singles matches, and triple threats. Ain't that right, Rod? Oh, fellas, I couldn't have said it better myself. But tonight, I win.
Yeah, NWA is doing some good stuff like during that time period. Speaking of Michael Buffer, Don Stevens strikes again. That is a good question. Exactly, Lad Brad. If you were so great, you wouldn't have to keep saying how great you are.
In the midst of the World Championship title, which we learned you and the rest of the Death Riders.
Yeah, it is pretty random, but apparently I think the stakes on this are whoever wins gets first spot in the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal, which gives them the best chance of winning it. Yeah, I agree. They do need to get Bobby Fish in there. It doesn't feel right without him.
You know what? And it's also unboosted. 20 minutes here on Dynamite. So let's see if we can get that going tonight. With the number one Casino Gauntlet match. That Casino Gauntlet match takes place tonight on Dynamite. And then in 2 weeks' time, when Dynamite heads to Cincinnati, Ohio, the AEW World Championship will be on the line. 2 weeks from tonight. Next Wednesday, January 15th, Cincinnati will be maximum carnage.
Hey, what's up, Cheryl Dax? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I agree. Jay White should get it. Swerve, you can protect him by having Strong take the pin. T-bone, medium rare. Nah, I'll give me a ribeye, steak wrapped ribeye, or bacon wrapped ribeye. I'll tell you that Gruss boy ain't right. He ain't right. That boy ain't right. All right, while this match is going on, we do a little smoky toky time, pal. Whoop, whoop. I did not know that. Wow. Vince, I could with him, I could see him doing just be like, "Hey, I can handle it." Yeah, I remember like they were like Chippendales dancers. Oh yeah, don't forget the ketchup. Yeah, that's fucked, pal. Now get me a nice medium rare with some steak sauce, and we're good. Or else eat it straight up, depending on what it is. Man, why didn't they ever use Harvey Whippleman a lot more in the 90s than they did? I thought he had a lot more to offer. Yeah, I enjoy me a good ribeye. Yeah, I don't think any of us is having a Wagyu steak, pal. Picture in picture, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Costco got some good steaks. Yeah, I mean, there were some, like, I mean, I agree he wasn't really all that, the greatest, but he still could, get it done. And there are some people who could have benefited from him. Ooh, chocolate chunk cookie. That sounds tasty. Boom. To be fair, I never saw any of their stuff, so I can't really comment on it. All right, turning the fan off. 1 second. So we are still at 3 belts. Wow. They've really toned it down. Oh yeah, and then it led to that tuxedo match.
Somebody back in the ring, Roderick. You want to try to win this? There you go. Now, Jay White and Roderick Strong covered.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
White able to kick out. Swerve has been on the floor for the last 4 minutes, 5 minutes or so. See Prince not over there in the right screen.
Yeah, remember we were pushing like 13, 15.
Got that kick to the jaw and lost a tooth. Cracks his jaw, something even
key.
Nonetheless, the action inside the ring continues as Roderick Strong elevates Jay White up to the top rope. I say this every time, but it's so dangerous up there for both men. I'm saying that because
I could see them bringing it back for like 1 or 2 days, but not like for a prolonged period of time. Like I've brought coupons to the Subways that say that specifically exclude which subs you can't use it on. And I order one that is not excluded, and they say, oh, no, it has to be ones on this side of the menu. No, the one I'm asking for is what is not specifically excluded on here. So how can I not use it? Well, you can't use it. All right, you guys have a good night.
On the floor and going to work on Jay White, but now Swerve back into the mix. And with the he's going to get the jaw set. He is ready to go.
I can't really call because I never saw either of them. I just know that they took place. Yeah, it does need to come back too. So right now they think the big box deal they got is that $7 Lux box.
On a three-way or even a four-way match that we saw on Saturday. That's anticipation by Robert Strong. The flat now the sliding drop kick to the side of Jay White. Strong. Drops it down now. Transitions back to his feet. Robert Strong. Tiger.
Yeah, Dairy Queen's gone completely off the rails when it comes to like pumping their prices up.
And you can get a look at year one of AEW, all the pay-per-views, all the Dynamite from 2019 streaming now on Max. And Tony, this match, of course, is for the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match taking place now. Taking place next Wednesday night. Clarksville, Tennessee, next Wednesday. In about 2 weeks, maximum carnage. Dynamite in Cincinnati.
Man, that sounds tasty. Yeah, Rallies did one too. Yeah, Rallies and Checkers, they did the same one too. Yeah, I remember that, Gruss, the taco salad from the 90s. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Wendy's did it first. Man, I remember in the bag, like 10 years ago, it was you got a double stack, nuggets, fries, soda for like $4. So we're going to see more Strickland and Ricochet. And if you can get a franchise owner to bring it back, possibly.
Still have the center seat right hand. Swerve is in no condition to defend himself right here.
Yeah, I know, right? How crazy is that? Yeah, you used to be able to do that. No, I agree with you. Like, this is honestly the most interesting Ricochet has been I've ever seen him be. Like, no, this is this is not burying him. This is the most character development I've ever seen with Ricochet. Like, he looks like a violent, sadistic psychopath. Dude, yeah, he's leaning into it and doing an awesome job. He's getting heat. So far it's working.
Ricochet has completely lost it.
100% agreed. 100% agreed.
It's a very dangerous thing to do to intervene when a man's got system. You gotta rethink yourself here. Security trying to grab Ricochet away from the building of Swerve Strickland.
I agree with that too, Gruss. Having it be later, let him get this new character over, let him build it. And once it starts to get a little bit kind of, starts to peter out a little bit, that's when you bring her in. It's like Don Stevens strikes again, pal. That was a quick fix. Yeah, she kind of saw that as more of like an entry level thing because she wanted to be a manager. Yeah, that seemed pretty random. Like, what were they doing out there? Yeah, exactly that. So far, Ricochet's, in my opinion, him and Swerve have been the MVPs of the show. Like, that was the most interesting. That was like the most interesting and thing that's happened so far tonight. I guess it like. I wonder if he was watching some American Psycho before he did this. Pretty much, Lab Rat. Because AEW, it's all you need to know. All you need to know. Got some tapes to return, pal. See, an actual commercial break proper.
You guys talk with him? Of course we can talk to him. He's our buddy. But right now, he's answering and said, hey, Jeff, yeah, lot going on. It's a really big night for me tonight. You know where Karen's at.
Marvis, it's the second one. Jeff, it is a big night, and that's why I want to ask you. Are you sure?
But before you answer, just know that whatever you're planning.
I'm sorry, dude. That it sucks watching it on there. Hope he doesn't rewind.
We want to make sure.
Dude, if Ricochet started coming out to Hip to Be Square and dressed like that and did like the Psycho thing, that would be amazing.
I needed a minute. I know this business.
Hey, Paul.
What brought us together. Has completely broken you at times. I know it's what's in your heart, and that's what makes this so hard. But what you want, I want. We're unbreakable, you and me.
All right, so 4 belts.
Not saying any bad things about books.
All right, so they're teasing Jarrett's going to announce his retirement because he's carrying his boots to the ring.
Now let's talk about why. I had more matches last year than any other woman. In fact, nobody else in that locker room even cracked the top 10. They were all either faking injuries, failing auditions, or they can't even remember who they are. Meanwhile, I was doing my job better than any other woman alive. I left a trail of broken hearts, bodies, and minds, and I made it look so easy, you didn't even realize how good it was. I don't have epics.
That's a storyline they could do with that.
And now it's time for the greatest women's division to prove themselves to me.
Possibly, you can do that.
I'm the woman from hell, and I am still standing on your necks, and you want a chance to even breathe again?
Oh, grape octane. That sounds oof. That sounds nice.
Come on, touch me. I'd love to see you try.
Yeah, that's a match I would like to see. Jarrett and Cena. Yeah, there's so much you can draw from that character that he could just pull from that.
sounding for the greatest ever step in the ring. Guess we'll get started by saying, Slappy New Year, Asheville, North Carolina. All right, let's get right down to business. You know, over the last few days, I've been trying to figure out, put words together. A ton of emotions have come over me. At the very top of that list, the emotion of gratitude. There are so many things that I'm grateful for in my career. You know, it's sad for me to start.
That could be a good gimmick. Like you have one plant in the crowd who throws a toilet paper, and eventually as it starts getting over, the fans start bringing their own toilet paper, and eventually you don't even need a plant. It just happens.
Took a second job selling professional wrestling tickets, and that decision changed my life. It changed my father's life. It changed my entire family's life. She parlayed that decision into multiple high-risk, high-reward decisions, and she became the CFO of the Tennessee Territory. He promoted shows in high school. He wrestled.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. Hey, if you can do like a gimmick like that, like that seems like I don't like the other thing that comes to mind, like it's very similar to that, is when like the fans would throw a head into the ring, like throw the styrofoam heads into the ring for Al Snow. Possible. I can see that. Yeah, that's true, pal. Oh, come on, Donnie. Not in the middle of the Jarrett promo.
Of your life, you've got the biggest reward. So I'm here to announce I signed my very last professional wrestling talent contract. I re-signed with AEW because the last out talking about any round. The last outlaw wants AEW. Talking about taking the biggest risk of my career. And I could fall flat on my face. Hell, next week there's a gauntlet. Put my ass in it. Because I'm here to say January 1st, 2025. Outlaw, his New Year's resolution is that I want to become the world champion.
All right, that's a story. That's a good story you can tell right there. You got that old veteran. His one last run, and he wants to win the world title on it. That's a story you can tell, pal. Ooh, dude, Todd, that would have been a great. That's a great name. Great name. Hey, give me Triple J, pal.
Christian Cage. Hope you're not looking forward to this new year. See, just as I beat your ass in luxury box a couple weeks ago, since I choked out your son, Nick Wayne, in the middle of New York City, doesn't mean my job is finished.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm gonna finish
Yeah, at least 2 title runs.
The match has been made by Maximum Carnage 2 weeks from tonight. Hook one-on-one with the patriarch, Christian Cage.
I see 2-on-1 match. Powerhouse Hobbs. 2 guys already in the ring. Yeah, it's like I'm guessing right back like squash here. Oh yeah, this is going to be like a right back squash. Which is good for Hobbs. Makes him look good. Good get over match.
Unfortunately for him, defeated by the back to the winning ways and very nearly beheaded his opponent right there. Well, we know Jay White is #1 in the Casino Gauntlet. We know that Powerhouse Hobbs, you've been told that he's going to be in the Casino Gauntlet as well. We'll see if his number's called before the match ends. That's always the risk. A 2-on-1 situation. What a great way to prepare for a Casino Gauntlet match when you're going to have that eyes in the back. Spine buster. Wow.
Right, agreed. Like, you got to have a plan in mind. It's like, okay, we're building you up, we're getting you set up for something, but we got to have that something in place. Otherwise, all this ends up going out the window for nothing. Yeah, I know. Weird, right? Like, he's actually booking a monster, beast like a beast. I get you, man. It's 8 because AEW. Like, this could all go right out the window next week.
This place is great. It's good. It's I. Well said, Bo. It's I. But the New England, he's not coming. Oh, the hometown heroes. don't know who should be more ashamed. Y'all three for being proud of Asheville, or the people of Asheville for being proud of you. So Learning Tree always says, home is where you find yourself. We find ourselves.
Yeah, like doing like some vigilante justice, like, you know, you see witnesses a mugging, beats the shit out of them. Right, yeah, exactly. Too many guys, the people are just wasting away doing nothing.
And you, God, your face is stupid. Charlotte, North Carolina, this Saturday, collision. What do you say? Rated FTR against the Learning Tree. Shit. Up next. Go everywhere. Spot on.
Yep, exactly. And you make his matches special. Well, yeah, and rest in peace to Sweet Daddy Siki. Sadly, we lost him today, which sucks. All right, while we're on a commercial break, I'm going to go take a quick piss break. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Jericho did do a thing with at GCW. He's kind of set up his thing with Matt Cardona at the ROH show for the ROH title. Yeah, what is it with Jericho, with JJ's hair? Dude, he's nailing it. Yeah, absolutely. You have to be Jericho. All right, guys, be right back. 1 second. Whoop, whoop. All right, we are back. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, the bell count is currently at 4. So I believe it was the lowest number we had was Lab Rat at 6.5. So it looks like unless something drastic changes, he will be the winner tonight. So we got about 20 minutes left, at least.
it's time for retribution. Something is taken from me. Something that I did not lose fair and square. You is now being paraded around in a briefcase by a man who walks around claiming he's the king of these land. Well, Dictator John, I have a question for you, bud. What's a king? Nobody. Nobody knows that better than you, exactly. See, John, I don't got a problem with you. For all I care, you can burn this entire company to ashes. All I want is my championship. I don't give a damn who has this, but I'm going to tell you this. More. The devil gets his due.
All right, so at least they have a direction and an idea of where they're going with MJF until it gets changed up like 2 weeks to a month later.
As our main event about to get underway, the ominous entrance of Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, and his destructive. Here in Asheville.
I can see that a little bit. Yeah, like this match is 100% for the house and no one else. Like here's what I would have done. Again, this is also, obviously some armchair quarterback booking. But like I would have gone off like the TBS broadcast with an angle involving the Death Riders. And then you have Edge and FTR run out, make the save, and then go, hey, tune in to Max to watch this match. You go off the air TBS on that, and then you lead people to Max to watch the match.
And he was a man that broke the collar barriers many years. And he certainly will be missed. Yuta trying to fix around on Daxar with the corner. Remember, it was Daxar with Cash Wheeler that prevented Wheeler, Yuta, and John Moxley from pouring more fluid chemicals down the throat of Orange Cassidy. And that is what tried to change the numbers that they would protect a man's livelihood. You know, you think about why they would do something like that. And of course, it is such a growth fear within the
No. Anytime you hear the word cope mentioned anywhere, that's never in a positive manner. Never. Like, oh.
best choppers. And now you've seen it in the business, and he's home, so he's fired up more than ever.
No idea, man. No idea.
He's TNT champion.
Yeah, say nope to the coat, pal. Yeah, dummy con. And so we got another Don Stevens sighting. So we will adjust as we usually do.
Grabs the side headlock. That's the only.
Ended up with a frozen screen. All right, there we go. We're back. Like, dude, what are they thinking? Like, what are they thinking? That's a lot of copium, pal. No, this is not. This is a dark match after a TV taping, or after a live TV broadcast. This is not what you go off the air with.
Certain terms when he returned that Saturday. He's back, and his goal is to throw John Moxley for that title. And he got under Moxley's skin. We heard Moxley said they're up there. So it hurts. Once again, this is what the records are so dangerous, Tony. As that briefcase, she'll crack somebody in the head with it.
I could see that conversation taking place, sadly enough.
It's not working right now. Death Riders neutralizing that home field advantage. Not quite taking the air out of the building yet, though. This crowd in support of their three sons here tonight. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
What do we say, boys? F. Dave Meltzer.
I mean, the crowd will try to go back into it, but it may not work. And I mean, to come out to such a reaction, such a reception, right? To hear the crowd go silent, that's going to be.
Hey, give me Copium Jones, pal. Yeah, and that's a problem. That is a problem.
Wide-eyed look, I think thanks in large part to having his bell rung against the ring post by that shove from Shafir. And of course, it has changed the complexion of this match. It's changed any momentum. I can talk about that. Regular FTR. The face of Moxley. Just haunted a fallen coach. Tag made. Cassioli back to work. Our main event is live. AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen coming to you from Asheville, North Carolina. On TBS. John Moxley, Claudio Cassioli, and Wheeler Yuta dismantle the radio superstar. We will stay with this as long as it takes past the top of the hour. So stay with us, fans. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
Oh boy, we're getting an overrun.
Dragging folk down. Trying to get to his feet. They've been with Colt the whole way in this match, but John Moxley, the Death Riders, they don't have.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that was. Yeah, I don't blame that's Bruce Mitchell is one cancellation I don't really mind too much. Because he was getting into people's personal, business that he had no business getting involved in when there was no foul play and nothing, no dirty cover-ups or anything like that involved. Right, exactly. Speaking of him, did you ever hear the story about how Meltzer knew, he knew the truth of why Bobby Heenan was removed from Nitro commentary, but instead he said it was Russo's fault and he was the one who made that call. However, both Disco Inferno and Mark Madden had told the exact same story about how Dave Meltzer knew that it was that was a Kevin Sullivan and Bill Bush decision because Bobby was showing up under the influence, and because Meltzer was a mark for Bobby Heenan and didn't want to make him look bad, he instead pointed the finger at Russo. The only difference between the stories was that Mark Madden named Dave Meltzer, Disco Inferno did not. Oh, yeah. In that situation, they handled Brody Lee and his family class acts. You cannot say anything bad about that. Yep, it was a Twitter exchange back in the day, or several years ago. Mark Madden has, in one of the tweets, Mark Madden said, after that happened, I never trusted a word Dave Meltzer ever said again. And even Conrad Thompson replied to it, and he said, wow. Yeah, because that actually all stemmed from a clip that came on Castrating the Marks of Mike Johnson talking about how, or said it was Russo's fault that who made the call that Heenan was removed from Nitro commentary. But then during that same clip from Castrating the Marks, Vince and Jeff went back and like, wait a minute, hold on. My last Nitro was 12:10. Bobby Heenan was not removed. I'm sorry, not 12:10. 1:10. Yeah, that's oof. Yeah, that's not journalism. Like you like. So yeah, in that Castrating the Mars clip, they were going back like, wait a minute. So I went home on January 10th, or my last Nitro was January 10th, and Bobby Heenan wasn't removed until January 31st of 2000. So it couldn't have been him. So right there clears Russo. So then, because of that clip, Russo like publicly demanded a retraction from Mike Johnson, and Mike Johnson said, "Sorry, I heard it wrong. I apologize." And to which Mark Madden said, "No, you didn't hear it wrong. It was reported wrong by Dave Meltzer because he was covering for Heenan because he was sent home by Bill Bush and Kevin Sullivan for showing up under the influence, and he was trying to protect him. I never trusted anything Meltzer said after that again." Yep, pretty much. They were done at that point.
Well, she is the purveyor of cheap shots. I've never seen anything like it. That's the worst, trying to prevent himself from being brought to the center, but Yuta drops the elbow, lateral press by Wheeler Yuta.
And then a different, I think it was like some podcast, I forgot which one. Vince brought that up to Disco, and he said, "Oh yeah, it was a journalist knew the truth that it was a Bill Bush, Kevin Sullivan decision, but instead to cover for Heenan threw you under the bus." The only thing Disco didn't do was name it as Meltzer. I mean, when you're a journalist, you can't be biased. Your job is to report the truth, no matter how much it might hurt.
It's main event time live on Dynamite. Rated FTR trying to survive this full-on assault by John Moxley.
That was pretty much, yep, that was pretty much why. And Russo has told the story like multiple times about how they asked him about Heenan's performance. And he said, "I don't see anything wrong with him. He's doing fine." And there's even that interview he did with Meltzer where he said he wanted to work with Heenan and Schiavone. Yeah, that was Kevin Sullivan, Bill Bush. Stevie Ray was great on commentary. I thought he was entertaining as shit. He had me cracking up all the time. Fruit booty. Suckers got to know.
No, they don't, but they are enjoying this all. We're watching right now.
And then you get those like one-liners in it at the perfect right time.
Boy, Wheeler knows how to pick his spot, doesn't he? DT delivered. Yeah, the opportunistic Wheeler Yuta.
Ooh, how about this for a three-man team? JR, Lawler, and Stevie Ray.
The Psycho knee will never know because of that tremendous counter by the Radar Superstar Code. What a match. What a main event we've got tonight. Fight for the fallen nation. Let's go. To his feet, bottom of the way. Let's go deliver.
Dude, that'd be a fun team. It's like Don Stevens strikes again. Got to fix that one. Usually we back up pretty quick. Oh, yeah. Here we go. That would be fun. That would be fun. That would be very fun to watch or listen to. That would be a fun one-night team too. Sid, Steiner, and Booker. Yeah, I'd love to see that. That'd be awesome. Okay, what's going on here? Something going on in the entranceway. People going through barricades. Yeah, way too much overbooking, pal. Yes, sir. It was good. I thought a lot of people could learn from him. Like when I was listening to it, I was like, if I'm an announcer in WWE and I'm backstage, I'm picking his brain. Whoop whoop, pal. Yeah, overbooked Jones strikes again. All right, so we ended up with 4 belts tonight. Damn. At least they're getting that part right. So that's going to do it for us tonight. What's our schedule for this week? Tomorrow night, we got HMG After Dark. We also got Friday Locker Room on Friday. SmackDown Live Watch-Along Friday. Smack Attack on Saturday. That's what we're doing Saturday night. Saturday night's either going to be HMG After Dark, Impact Replay Watch Along. And whatever we don't do on Saturday, we'll do on Sunday. And of course, Sunday is The Wreckage. And then Monday night will be a no Impact Attack. We'll be doing a very special Monday Raw watch along of the first Raw on Netflix. And then that next morning on Tuesday will be an Impact Attack Like It Raw with me, Vet, and Jimmy T. But in about 15 and 20 minutes, we'll be going live, twitch.tv/LG Brandon whoop whoop. And we will be hanging there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, great rest of your week. If we don't see you then, much love. Yeah, pal. Yes, that's going to be great. I'm glad to hear that. He makes them, like him being on commentary helps make them special.